This is Old School, sponsored by the Mercado by Certified Piedmontese. Broadcasting veteran Derek Pearson.
When you find something that moves that makes them smile, celebrate it. That's your task. That's your superpower.
Nebraska Football Hall of Famer Jay Foreman.
Rifles a pass. It was tipped. It's picked up by Foreman. He's at the 15, 10, 5. He'll score!
On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome to we got an announcement to make, man. Just to get the party started.
Here we go.
I was informed that the last 2 days, so that would be Monday and Tuesday, in particular Tuesday, that I was grumpy bumpy. You know what I'm saying? So I apologize. Not necessarily, I really wasn't. I was just keeping it real. They said I was real matter of fact. See, like when I keep it real, I'm just keeping matter of fact. So now we're going to raise the roof. So since we're raising the roof, Nick, we're going to raise it all the way up. And I you know what's great is that I know where you went to high school.
Yeah.
I could do some intel.
Okay.
And then we can just become one here. See, because you got this thing here as we're pointing into the camera. Okay. Everybody needs to know I do not like being on the camera. But my mom says she gets to see me all the time because she's like, that boy Nick has you on the internet. So that's Meridian, Mississippi intellectual ebonics.
You're welcome, Mama Foreman.
And no, it's not. No, it's Garrison.
Sorry.
Yeah. Lewis Garrison, just to get you correct. She will.
No, that's fine. I wouldn't have known either.
But let me also, I will say this, Nick. She's like, you know what? That boy Nick is a tough little cookie because he takes all your little jabs and keeps back, you know. And I said, you know what? The one thing about Nick, he goes home on the weekend, studies his trigonometry, calculus, and
not true.
Science, and Greek mythology. But then I said, you know what, Mom? He takes about an hour or two a day before football starts or after football, before he goes to bed. It's probably his little book. Gets on the internet and starts to try to educate himself on how to just become one in here. You know what I mean? This is a whole new world for you.
Can you imagine? Do you remember what it was like first day?
Yeah, I know you was Nick. I imagine you was like white knuckling it in, coming in like you don't know what to expect. You got the hockey night in Canada over here, the OG hockey night in Canada, the new age hockey night in Canada. So if you guys don't know what hockey night in Canada is, just go on the Urban Dictionary and use the first letters of hockey night in Canada. Okay. Now, Nick, I mean, look at this, man. Just think back to those glorious days in middle school when you're getting up, having you some little frosted flakes, getting ready to run off to school. Just think, you would have never even thought at 20 years old that you'd be hanging out with us.
Nope.
I mean, what is the world coming to? It's 2021.
Yeah. COVID.
You know what I'm saying? Everything's up in the air, and you just get to hang out with two brothers, man. You know what I'm saying?
I'm becoming one.
Yeah, wait till it look, and then now you're going to get your hair cut. I'm gonna take you down where I get my hair cut, man.
I like my barber so much, though.
I know, but Nick, trust me. You don't even don't even get your hair cut. Just come in there. Here's the best thing for you.
I need to tell him what I want, or would he just be able to fix me up?
Well, here's the deal. Now, he could either just fix you up. He'll just look at you and see what looks good, or else I could. If you got a date now,
yeah.
You got to let me tell him to give you the haircut that you need. I can't say what the haircut is called on the air, but I can tell you during the break.
It's legit.
It's the closing. It's the ABC of haircuts. Always be closing.
What would you rate my hair right now? 1 out of 10. Truth.
Your haircut or your hair? You got a good look. You got a good flock. You got good flock. You got some nice hair.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
We could call you Nick with the good hair.
Yeah, Nick with the good hair. That's why I call you the babyface gangster.
Yeah. I don't have a baby face, though, I don't think.
No, you're still a baby face.
Yeah,
really?
Yeah, you got a little baby face.
You definitely have a baby face.
But you got I can tell you got a little gangster to you. Somebody pokes you a little bit, then I know that you got it in you. especially since you went to Pius. Now,
you just poked me a little bit ago, and I gave it right back.
Yeah, you did, but you would have got hemmed up in the water machine over there.
I was pretty proud. It came out. It came out quick.
Yeah, you did. But I saw you back up and seeing how I was going to react. I was like, "Oh, this is Wednesday. I'm gonna be cool." I'm trying to be on my best behavior because I was told I was grumpy bumpy, so I'm being extra nice to you right now.
What did Eddie Murphy say in 48 Hours when the big dude in the bar was trying to pick up his girl, and Eddie barked at him, and the dude said, makes a man brave.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, makes a man brave. Hey, but you know what?
Nick stuck his chest out.
That's what I'm talking about.
He was like, okay, all right.
Yeah. You know, this is this is a great thing. And you know what's funny is my son he plays baseball. And
oh man,
well, I'm just saying he plays baseball, and for you youth baseball coaches out there, you guys are flat out of control, okay? Because you guys play all summer, and you start training or supposedly winter conditioning, and it's supposed to start after January, but you start sending emails in October, so it's like all year round, and then you do fall ball. So of course, my son plays. This is even before I even came in here. Nick was there. He was a nice gentleman. Always very attentive. Always took care of us. And I used to hate going in there.
Oh, I could tell.
Oh my God. It's so loud. It's so loud in there. And I do not do good with noises and all that stuff like that to that magnitude. And that with that pitching machine, here's the problem here's my view of it. Now, granted, you got to do it to kind of, keep your swing, in tune. Nah. Well, during the winter, you can't go out and get pitches.
Yeah, but the best work, and I hope DP it's tee work.
Right.
Just kids don't want to do tee work.
They don't want to do anything because they want to say, "Oh, I can hit a 60 mile an hour."
I can live. I can hit live. Yeah,
I can hit a 70 mile an hour.
Yeah, no,
right?
it's tee work and maybe a little bit of forward toss.
Right. And maybe. So, you see, you got one kid over there that's just learning, so he's hitting it up there. And if you get any close to the mesh over there, you're going to get oops upside your head if you're working on tee. You got someone that's the middle ground. Then the third one, you got the mom in there that's trying to help little Johnny.
Yep.
And then little Johnny strikes out or doesn't hit, the perfect pitch by the machine because it doesn't come out like every 4 seconds. It just comes when it goes.
Yep.
Then he's melting down. And then you got the guys in there that are real serious. You get some people in there that are really hammering the ball. And then here comes the softball teams with their whole, and they're having softball practice. And I never, is it my mic right here?
Yeah, you're good.
This right here.
You're good, man.
People here, listen, this is Garbo, okay? This right here. See, look, give you the hand, okay? The hand, okay? This is what
we can hear you just fine.
This is what I'm going to do to all the people that wake up with bad moods. Just give you the hand, right? That's what my daughter used to do when she was trying to say her words. She was like, hold up. Like when she stuttered and stuff when she was little, she was like, just stop a minute, right? And then, so, anyways, I never knew softball teams were that serious.
Oh, yeah.
And I, obviously just not being exposed to it. I mean, these dudes came in there full uniform and they were serious about it.
Yeah.
So when they were getting ready for, I guess, when softball season was about to start, and they was like, oh no, they was like getting mad. Like I guess one of the guys was the coach, obviously player, coach or whatever. Yeah. And you probably know who I'm talking about. He was like, if you ain't hitting right, he's like, oh, I got to talk to you.
I have so many stories in the June of 2018, we opened up. So since then of parents, of coaches, of teams, of players.
Right.
Oh, it's
But then I've kind of come to custom. I was like, all right, if I'm going to be attending these slow death by 1,000 paper cuts games, I got to do something. So, they get in the back. We do a little wiffle ball and stuff. That's, fun. So, there's not a kid in Lincoln that is being able to hit my Southside slider. They can't even touch this bad boy. And they always, and here's the funny thing about kids. They don't know anything about the history of baseball because my I'm related to Oil Can Boyd, right?
Okay.
On my mom's side down in Mississippi. So I was like, oh yeah, he was slick with it. And they'd be like, who? I was like, yeah, just Google him. They were like, serious? I'm like, yeah. They're like, why you don't like baseball? Because it's boring. I want contact. I want action. I want physical contact. That's what I want. That's what I need. I need to be violent. You know what I'm saying? Ferocious. Like Albert Bell. Like I love Albert Bell when he blew old boy up and sent him up into the booth. So then I was like, you know what?
Joey Bell.
Yeah. I saw him in the Arizona or the Phoenix airport, and he said, "What's up?" But when you see another dude and you look him in the eyes, he got that dog in him.
He was. If Mike Tyson played pro baseball, he was him. Joey Bell.
Right.
He was Albert Bell.
And they didn't even check his ID through security. They just knew who he was, and this was after 9/11. So I guess his wife and kids were going somewhere. They just let him go through. Not even check any, no wand, nothing, just walk right through.
Like his teammates didn't talk to him because he told them not to.
Right.
It's like, no.
Hey, you remember when he was with the Orioles and that's when he retired, he got that Lloyd's of London policy and they tried to go on his property. He traced about the property.
Yeah. Like, just imagine a delivery person from the team to bring in his contract getting beat up.
Yeah.
He's like, you weren't invited to my house. What are you doing here?
He said, if you step across this line,
what are you doing
next to my mailbox, he's like, I'm gonna kick you or you know what. And
he looked literally during his prime, he looked like if you just put Mike Tyson in a Cleveland Indians uniform.
Yeah. Won't you Google it?
And was he may have had the angriest swing in Major League history.
And you know who else's swing I like was Gary Sheffield. He didn't have the angriest swing, but he just
he
had the best hands.
He had the flick, man. He had the flick.
Yeah.
Like he would coil, and I don't know how he did all of that work.
With his wrists.
I don't know how he did all that work, and then would just uncoil. But just think about the same family, like him and Doc Gooden in the same family.
And then his son, Gary Sheffield Jr., is like an up and coming rising star in those super prospect leagues because I follow him on Instagram. But now back to baseball here.
Yeah.
So I just said, you know what? I gotta become one with it. The best thing that you can do is just find a way to make it okay. So I tried to. So I went out there. It was like I would throw batting practice, or throw. Right, and they was like, bring some heat. And them kids, I swear to God, I threw 150 pitches. My shoulder, arm, back, side was locked up for a week.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, 2 weeks. And they was like, "You gonna do it again?" I was like, "You would never see me do this again, ever."
That's why I'm not coaching currently, because I can't throw batting. If Becky has said if she finds out I'm throwing batting practice, I got to move out.
And then my reactions aren't as good, right? So you have the net and when you can throw
the L screen. Yep.
Well, yeah. So then these little dudes get 2 years ago they could barely hit it past like second base. Now they a little big and they got a little bat speed. Man, one came back and hit me dead to chest. I said, "Listen here, man. It's like the heart punch. Remember in the Bruce Lee movies, you hitting the heart punch?" I said, if you would have hit me in my heart, I'd have been dead. They was like, "Really?" I was like, "Yeah, but you ain't a beneficiary yet, so don't even be trying to do it." So,
yeah, I stopped. There are a couple of things that I don't know. Like I said, one, because of torn bicep. The torn bicep, I'm like, okay, I'm not hitting infield. I'm not hitting flags. I'm not hitting fungos. I'm not going to do it. And then the bicep because of that, and then the pins in my back. And Becky was like, if you're going to coach, you simply just you need to coach, not show. But years ago, back when I was throwing, pretty good team. Matter of fact, county championship team. Had a catcher who was the best catcher in the state who wanted to be a pitcher. And I was like, "No, we need you at catcher." And he goes, "No, but I want to pitch." I'm like, "Okay, listen, here's the deal. Because you're our captain, if you tell me you want to pitch, I'm going to do it." And he was striking out all the players. And I was like, he goes, "Coach, tell you what, if I strike you out, can I pitch?" Now, he's 13 years old, but he's a big kid.
Struck you out?
No, he didn't.
Oh, okay.
No, first pitch, I hit him about 400 feet. It was the second pitch that hit me in the jaw and broke my jaw in two places.
All right.
He broke it in two places. And all I could, oh my God, Coach, don't kill me. And I said, when I stop swallowing blood,
right,
I need to be in front of your parents. So yeah, he broke my jaw in 3 places. I was like, okay. So rule to learn by: never let your players pitch to you.
Yeah.
DP, I got a question though, since we're just all over the map here, and we'll probably talk about a little bit about our boy Ben Simmons, right?
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever been dunked on?
Yes.
Like, but here's the deal. See, I think there's like a variety of being dunked on, right? So, like, if you're like a putback dunk, and you're there trying to say, if I'm trying to block out Nick, and you just come in and dunk, technically it's dunked, but that's not dunked. Have you ever been what I call bammed on? When somebody just squares you up, you try to block, and you just
no, because I my elevator key didn't go to that floor.
right.
Like I do, like I was a point guard. Like I'm not.
So you didn't have no hops.
I had hops for a dude who was short. Like I could get up. There were times, so I was really good defensively.
Right.
So there was often in switches that my high school coach would tell me, even if I got pinned on a big, he would like it because would try to get them to put the ball on the floor and knock it away. That was the whole purpose behind it. And Mike Tissaw, who ended up playing at Duke, played at Robinson High School in Northern Virginia, and caught in a switch. And I'm down on the box. And the first time I got him, I picked him, got in transition, got us a bucket. But he penned me again. And this time he just said, listen, little dude, you need to feel this. And I just stood there. Like I didn't know I wasn't familiar. Like what am I supposed to do here? Yeah, Jay Foreman. He was 6'9".
Right. Damn. Yeah, you get yeah.
So he just turned and punched on me, and
there's nothing you could do. That's just physics.
Yeah, I was just
that's just laws of nature.
Now it is humbling,
right?
Because your manhood gets put
right.
And everybody looking at you,
right?
And that's what I learned. It's my favorite thing. I learned it early. I learned it like that night. You know how when you have a cornerback who gets beat, on like a fade route,
right?
And how quickly he runs from the scene of the crime.
Oh yeah,
like he just sprints and gets out of the picture.
Out of the picture,
right? Like I'm not gonna be in this celebration. You ain't gonna get me. That night was the night I learned
that,
because it was like if there's a sports crime that happens, just don't be in the picture.
You don't want to be like Shaq when he dunked on Dudley from the New York Knicks,
right? Like you know, like he had a Shaq sandwich.
Yeah, he got more than a Shaq sandwich. He had a peanut sandwich without. He had the peanut sandwich without the peak. If you know what I'm saying.
In no other sport, like in football, because in football I only played offense. Like my coach wouldn't let me play defense.
Right.
He was like, "You're too valuable. You need your touches on offense."
Right.
So I was never the guy who got beat. If I was in the paper, it was because I got somebody.
Yeah, you got somebody.
I got somebody. In baseball, it was if I was in the paper, it was because I always got somebody. But basketball was the one sport where.
Well, there's an old saying: if you play hard enough, you're gonna get got, and that's in football too. You're gonna get ran over. You're gonna get your ankles broke. You're gonna get beat for touchdowns. You're gonna be. That's all. I mean, you're gonna get got.
But the shot block was probably more of
the shot block is when, like, if you get your shot block in. I seen one guy. Well, it was Marcus Nash, who ended up being a first-round pick receiver from the University of Tennessee. And it's funny, we played against each other in AAU, and then he went to Tennessee. I went to Nebraska. We played him in '97, so forth and so on. But we were playing down in Phoenix, Arizona, in AAU Nationals, and Sam Jacobson was on my team. And Sam was a first-round pick, played for the Minnesota Gophers, first-round pick, played for the Lakers. We used to call him White Jordan. 6'6", could do it all, but he had hops and he had hang time and he had serious long arms. Well, Marcus and they had Jonathan Brown, who was a defensive end as well. They were from like Tulsa, Oklahoma, and so they used to run this pick and roll, right? High pick and roll. So Marcus was coming to the hoop, and they probably thought, like, because Sam was always kind of like a little lazy, but when he wanted to turn it on, he's gonna turn it on. Well, he challenged Sam and tried to shoot like a floater. Literally, Sam took the ball, like jumped up, got the ball, like measured up his like face, and it was like one of those things, they put the little error on you if you're playing like one of those video games.
Yep.
And literally took it and waited till he turned around and literally threw it and hit him in the face. Hey, game stopped. Marcus Nash's nose exploded with blood everywhere. Like, and then he had the coaches. The coaches wanted to fight our coaches, wanted to fight the players. Talk about that's illegal. Ref was like, nah, he just got it thrown back in his face.
We had those. Like, again, I'm a DC kid.
Oh yeah.
So when you played basketball, especially even like, so as freshman, sophomore, where you go in the summer and you play in summer leagues,
right?
And we would go across the border. And I'm a Northern Virginia kid, right? We the nice kids. We're the suburban kids, but we go across into DC, and you were getting the kids from Spingarn, DeMatha, Good Counsel. You're facing those folks, and we didn't know. Like, you would hear about some of the dudes,
right?
But you didn't know the dudes,
right?
And I just remember we got in a run, won a couple of games. Of course, the teams get better the more wins you get, and there was a team on the opposite court. And what you kept hearing was Bucket. They'd go down, everybody would cheer. Bucket. Everybody would cheer. I didn't know what it was all about because we were playing. Well, we played this team in the next game, Jay Foreman. This dude, every time he would shake you and hit the open jumper, he would yell, Bucket. It was Sidney Lowe. And to say that he hit 5 open jumpers,
right?
I wanted to fight. Like, first of all, you embarrassing me. Second of all, you embarrassing me.
Right. Yeah.
Like, it's what would say, don't beat me and talk about me. Like,
right. Hey, you ever have somebody that's getting busy on you, and they talking junk, but they're talking to like one of your teammates? Like, why is your boy mad because I'm killing it? Like, and he doing that stuff?
Yeah, we would have. This is when TC Williams was legit,
right?
Remember the Titans, TC Williams,
right?
And you went to the place. Their building is called the Garden, and it's one of the just palatial buildings for basketball in the DC area,
right?
And the crowd is different. Jay, on Friday night, you got the brothers. You got the brothers.
That's because they're betting on the game.
Right? You got the brothers there watching you. And then you got the brothers' mothers.
You're right.
And the moms would talk about you. He is killing you, baby. Leave that boy alone. He can't cover you. Like, oh, it's a murder. Somebody, this is you hear, somebody call the police. There's a murder going on in the Garden. And it was like, oh, like, it's one thing to get beat down, but to have the moms get at you,
right?
Like, they didn't have to talk to my teammates. Matter of fact, the players didn't even talk much.
Right.
It was the brothers, like the dudes in the long coat standing by the door, like they was too cool to sit down somewhere because they had to be seen.
Right. And
then their moms who were just, I'm going to have to cook you a meal after this. He beating you that bad. It was constant. It's one of my favorite places to play and one of my favorite places to coach because you were always going to get the business. Like, you were always going to get the business. It's like, hey, coach, you got the wrong tie on today. That's a loser's tie, coach. I'm like, now you on my tie?
Oh yeah, they get after you.
Like, it's TC was different. DC is different. It's a little bit different.
I wish Lincoln or just let's say Lancaster, Lincoln. I wish they had a better atmosphere for their like high school sports.
You don't think it's there?
Youth sports where, and I know it's different because like in Frederick, Maryland, Thomas Johnson against Walkersville, we both have our own football fields. They don't have that here, so it's different.
Right.
So you don't have the homecoming games is big. You know what I mean? You don't have it because you.
Oh my goodness gracious!
Because you play at the same field.
Right.
So even when in Minnesota, everybody has their. So I know it's different because of the structure of the city. I just wish that Lincoln youth sports and Lincoln high school sports was just a little bit more competitive.
Nick, what's the best football environment for a team that plays at its actual school? Is there anybody? Yeah, that plays at.
Oh, I imagine one of those like out west.
Does it have to be like Omaha? Does it have to be Omaha?
Imagine like.
I mean, maybe Kearney or Grand Island's up there
because they just bring the whole town.
Yeah. Also, I mean, I bet Millard South isn't. I've been to a game at Millard South, a playoff game. That one was pretty good.
And I'm sure like Creighton.
I'm sure Bellevue West is good because I mean they're just.
We went to Bellevue West. Rico will get mad, but I wasn't.
Is that where he went?
Yeah. We'll throw the break. Text line. Let us know
for having 10 D1. This is what I'm gonna say. Listen here, and I'm not even. I'm not throwing darts into it. But how you have like 12 Division I players and you lose
early in the year,
but you lost to Kearney last year in the playoffs,
and then lost last week, right?
Yeah, Millard South.
That wasn't a loss. That was a
Millard South.
That was a breakoff session.
Yeah, Millard
That
South
means they
hit
broke
their rushing attack.
If it's foot, hands, fingernails, toes, they broke it off, and you know what?
Text line.
Hockey night in Canada.
Yeah, we'll go to break. Tell us what's the best game watching environment, whether it's football or basketball.
Do they tailgate for high school games? They used to tailgate back when.
Oh, we talk about Texas and how they really get down. We'll throw the break. Talking old school on 93.7 The Ticket.
You're listening to Old School with DP and J. Download the mobile app and listen wherever you are on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
We're gonna eat pizza from Casey's and watch the football games. Yeah, enjoy the season with delicious Casey's pizza. 2 tasty pizzas for big game days.
Now at Casey's, you can get 2 large single-topping pizzas with delicious made-from-scratch dough for $9.99 each with promo code DOUBLE.
Casey's here for good. Yeah.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Expecting sunny skies and a beautiful start to the fall season. We'll top out at 73, a light south wind at around 10. Clear tonight and cool with a low down to 46. More of the same tomorrow. Will be mostly sunny with a high near 80. I'm meteorologist Tim Wright for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Now that Ken Richards has purchased Brokers Agency, he and his professional staff will continue to provide their clients with the same excellent service under the Brokers Insurance Agency name. Brokers Insurance Agency works with more than 15 companies to help find the best policy for you to avoid any long hassles. Also, if you're looking to get into the insurance business as an independent agent, they have the formula to make that process smooth and successful. Call Ken with Brokers Insurance Agency today at 402-420-5353 or visit brokersinsurancene.com. Deck City is Lincoln's DIY deck headquarters. With real deck professionals, they can help you throughout the entire process. They also offer financing for qualified customers. Deck City offers the best quality materials so you have a deck built to last. There's everything from Yellowwood lumber to the best quality TimberTech composites on the market and high quality aluminum railings by Westbury or Diamond Piers for easy footing install. For those looking to bring your wood deck back to life, they offer good proof ready seal stain. Deck City, your deck material headquarters, is now open Saturdays from 9 to 1, 2 blocks north of 33rd and Cornhusker Highway.
At Madonna Therapy Plus, your health and safety is our first priority. Whether you're recovering from a minor sprain or a complex medical condition, our therapy experts can help relieve pain and increase mobility in an environment that adheres to enhanced safety guidelines. Therapy Plus is open in Omaha and Lincoln for comprehensive physical, speech, and occupational therapy, all with enhanced in-person safety plus new telehealth options. So don't let wellness wait. Learn more and schedule an appointment at therapyplus.madonna.org.
Keep your home comfort system running efficiently with ESP from Bryant. Get total system checks twice each year and never pay overtime on service calls. Bryant Air Conditioning and Heating. Call 467-1111.
Want a free pair of Nebraska football tickets? Head to theticketfm.com's contest tab and register for a free pair of tickets each week of a home game, courtesy of Ben Bleicher with Professional Realty Group of Woods Brothers and 93.7 The Ticket.
Toys and sports collectibles, 6200 Havelock Avenue.
Hi, I'm Kevin with Sports Fantastic.
And I'm Daryl at Stop and Shop Funko Pop.
We have 2 of the best collectible stores in the coolest place in Lincoln, in historic Havelock by Misty's. Sports Fantastic has tons of sports memorabilia for Huskers and other hard-to-find teams.
And Stop & Shop Funko Pop has all your Funko and anime needs. It's your one-stop shop on one block at 6200 Havelock.
6200 Havelock Avenue.
Tailgating is back, and Sartor Heyman Jewelers is offering a deal that'll really fire you up. Receive a free Traeger grill with a purchase of $2,500 or more. Take advantage of interest-free financing with no money down. Sartor Heyman has dazzling jewelry in every price range, so buy her the diamonds she's been dreaming of and get instantly rewarded with a free Traeger grill. Offer ends soon, so hurry in and get them while they're hot. Sartor Heyman Jewelers, a Nebraska tradition since 1905.
Back to old school with DP and J on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
That's why you asked me that.
Yeah, I had to make a new one.
That's BET Uncut right there. Yeah, that might be the new song for you to do karaoke.
We'll see.
We got to send you the BET Uncut version of the video to see how you like it. I was
listening to it.
I might even help you with that.
Oh man,
I might come in here with my old velour sweatsuit, and we get the little. Do I put the little Band-Aid on my little cheek?
Gotta have your Air Force Ones on, though. You know,
I need Jay. This will be. You can help me out with this. I need to buy a new pair of shoes. I need you to show me which ones I need to get.
Are you looking for comfort? Or are you looking for style?
Comfort. I mean, I'll wear them every day, so nothing crazy. But
you look like an Air Monarch type of guy, dad shoe at 20.
I got told
just get you some Air Maxes or something.
So
man.
get
you
this.
Can't go wrong with Air Maxes.
I got called a dad today, because the way I answered a phone call. I guess I put a hand on my hip and I answered the phone call and I was like, "Hello."
Yeah,
who called you that?
Don't worry about it.
Who called you that?
Don't worry about it.
You brought it up.
Did they call you dad or daddy?
They call me a dad. We're good.
You got it all down. You
We're
just
good.
eat, right? You know, it's all good.
We're good.
From the text
saying
side,
we got to change that.
From the text side, he says, being from a Class B school, I might be a little biased, but there were some fun places to play back when I played. Waverly comes to mind. Norris, Crete back in the early 2000s was pretty fun. Best environment would probably be the inner Millard matchups. Lincoln's issue is everything is open district and everyone transfers around and are friends with kids at other schools. Okay, there's that. Rubber Duck says he loved playing at Seacrest. Yeah, everyone played there, but the size of it made every game feel big. Big lights, big sound, big everything. So he got an interception against Nick's Pius teams. And hearing the crowd there still gives him goosebumps. Oakland Craig for the win. Nick, where's Oakland Craig?
That's like north.
No clue.
Like north, like a little bit north and west of Lincoln, right?
He says Elkhorn, Mount Michael's gym in basketball is nuts. They got a row of students in the court pulling leg hair, crowd surfing and all. I might need to check that out. Go to Ord, Nebraska. Ord, Nebraska. Can't say their nickname, though.
Oakland Craig is an hour and 23 minutes straight north.
McCook, when they were rolling, Kearney. Yeah, he says there's some folks there. So
yeah, it's usually the small towns because they got surrounding towns and stuff like that.
Cruz says New Balance. The
white and blue ones, the white and navy blue ones.
Yeah.
I'm good.
No,
the Air Monarchs are Nike.
Those
just
are
get you some Air Maxes, man.
Those are the dad shoes. Those anything New Balance. Like if you wear New Balance,
get you some Skechers.
Don't
Velcro.
Like if you
just get you some slip-on sneakers.
I don't know. Those won't be allowed here. Would they be allowed at the station?
Nick, here's the question: Do you wear tube socks when you wear sandals?
No.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Then you would be for real dad.
I don't know if I believe that. He's a catcher. Catchers.
There are times where
time out.
We had to.
They're not tube. They're not tube socks though. They're just normal socks.
Are you wearing socks? Period.
Every now and then I do. Yeah. Dude. Well, okay. Also, I mean, they're like Birkenstocks. So, I mean, man, they're fine. They're not white though. They're black socks. We don't wear the white socks with them.
But what color are your sandals?
Oh, it's obviously the cork color, and then it's got black.
So you're wearing black socks with cork.
Well, no.
I'm just repeating what you said.
The leather part is black. The bottom part is the cork color, just like all Birkenstocks. Well, not all Birkenstocks. Now they're making those whack colors like the white and pink ones.
Jay, have you ever worn Birkenstocks?
No, we used to call those Air Jesuses.
Hey man, they're comfy. When you're done with a baseball game, you slip out of your cleats, and I don't play baseball anymore, but you slip out.
Make your feet feel good.
Oh, it's light, just airy.
Yeah, but just get the Nike
That's what sandals
slip-on
usually are. They
sandals.
probably got some there.
Yeah, just the Nike slip-on sandals.
But the Birks, they conform to your feet. They form to your feet.
They always look dirty because it'd be sweaty, right? They just turn a different color. Or
Well, that's just the wear and tear of the foot.
Or is that they're broke in there?
Yeah.
Did your team buy you? So the school I was at in Texas was private school. They bought each player got 4 pair of cleats, and they got 2 pair of sandals to wear to take the cleats off.
Nah.
Y'all doing too much. Just take your
we buy
and go home.
I went and
these look.
You're telling me time out. You're telling me your kids that play baseball and softball don't have extra pairs of shoes and stuff like flip flops and stuff.
Yeah, then you can hear them coming a mile away.
Oh, because they drag their
you
feet.
Think you can rob a bank? They say, yeah. No, you can't. You dragging your feet.
You can't pick up your feet. That makes sense.
He's a catcher. He ain't picking up his feet.
Right.
I pick up my feet. I truly do. Have you ever heard me?
Yes.
Drag it? Nah, man.
Coming down the hall.
Nah, that's just me being a big fella.
Coming down.
Hey, Nick, I'm gonna tell you
that's
this.
just my elephant feet, bro.
Nick, I'm gonna tell you this though. When I saw you eating that donut, you had the look on your face of pure bliss.
I was enjoying it.
Oh, you was enjoying it. You was sitting back kicking it. You was like, this is scrumdiddlyumptious, man. You
got mad at me because it was the last one. I hadn't had one today.
So you was like that, but that's what made it even taste better.
Okay, did I miss something? Did Mark make cookies?
No, I don't think so. These
he posted on social media that he made cookies,
but he ate them though.
Yeah, man. No, all we had back here was these macadamia with raisins stuff in them.
Jay, have you had Mark's cookies?
No.
Look, man, we would fight over these cookies.
Dang.
Mark made cookies. I'm 100% positive. I saw a text that said Mark said that he made cookies for the team. And if all those cookies were eaten,
no, I did not get any of those cookies. If he made them, I did not eat any cookies. I've been here since
no, Mark, you made cookies. I want to make sure I read the social media tweet right, that you ate cookies, that you made cookies, and he had a picture of them.
We're searching.
He said the other half of what was left, but Mark, sir, are there any left? So it was half of an order from Snickers and Doodle.
Different team.
Big Sky says he was here at 9 a.m. No cook. Okay, all right. If there was, man, they trying to get you in these New Balances. No, you can't. Look, you come here in New Balance, I'm gonna talk about you forever.
We'll see. Hold on.
Go get you some
some K-Swiss.
I got new. So funny story. I got New Balances on right now.
K-Swiss.
You need some K-Swiss.
I got
With
New
your
Balances
haircut
on.
and what you trying to do in life right now, you need some K-Swiss.
What am I trying to do in life?
We're taking you to the K-Swiss. You need some K-Swiss.
I'm gonna grab my laptop and I'm gonna search for some shoes.
Get you some K-Swiss.
You just.
That's all right though. Just let him let him learn.
I'm worried about him.
I'm worried about him. He'll be all right.
All right.
He'll be all right.
So Jay, real quick. So Doc Rivers has had to have this discussion about Ben Simmons all day. Right? He's been having the discussion.
So he's even more hoarse now.
Right. Well, yeah, he sounds. Doc is a great, especially after a game. Doc's one of my favorite people to interview after a game. But he said, well, first of all, it was that he didn't want to trade Ben Simmons. He wants Ben Simmons as part of the 76ers. But then the word got out that KD had nixed and put the kibosh on a Ben Simmons for Kyrie Irving swap. And KD said no, which means that the deal was offered and was in movable form.
The deal was done. Then Ben Simmons got his feelings hurt, gotten his feelings, and then he's not coming to training camp. First of all, Ben Simmons is garbage. I mean, it's hard for me to sit up here and call an NBA player garbage, but how you 6'11", supposed to be the best defender in the league, and you can't shoot a free throw. Better yet, you won't even dunk in the playoffs because you're afraid if you get fouled, you got to go to the free throw line. I'll be like, you needed. I mean, who would even want to trade for him?
Well, I mean, they had the deal done. They had the deal done where it was just going to be a straight New Jersey and Philly, which was weird that the Sixers and Nets would do a deal. Like that seems
just let you know the Sixers just want him gone because he's not. You can't win a championship with Ben Simmons. You can't go 4-on-5 offensively, and I mean he can't do anything. During the regular season, he can. Playoffs and get tight big games, no.
How much of this is the cultural thing, right? Like, I mean, real talk.
Culture of what?
Well, I mean, he's Australian.
No, he's a professional basketball player. So, and I'll rephrase what I said. In the NBA level, Ben Simmons, I wouldn't say is garbage. He's just a major disappointment. He hasn't gotten better since he's been in the league. He has every resource, all the time in the world, and the opportunity to be a more than serviceable offensive player from 15 feet out, or let alone, let's just say 10 feet out.
Okay.
And you don't even have to shoot threes. He could just be mid-range and he would be a dominant force. He don't work on his game. He's too busy running around, trying to, date one of the Kardashians or Jenners or whatever.
Has any basketball player that's dated a Kardashian got better once he started dating her?
No, Blake Griffin, his legs got weak. And then he started blowing out his knees even more.
Humphreys was
Humphreys. They sent him into retirement.
Lamar went crazy.
Yeah.
Right, Lamar. Ben. Who else was on the list?
Dude, McCants from North Carolina. He didn't even get vested. You know what I'm saying? Rashad McCants. And who knows who all the other ones?
Who are we missing? There's somebody else that. Oh, the current one.
Booker. Devin Booker got in the playoffs. He was supposed to be the next coming of the Black Mamba. He looked like a gardener snake in the. And then
who took Lamar's lady?
Oh, Tristan Thompson.
So,
but Tristan Thompson has been doing it big though.
Well,
hey, Tristan Thompson. Yeah. He must be bringing number heat because he could do whatever he wanted. They break up, then he'd be right back there.
Yeah, but has anybody gotten better?
No, it's bad one because Tristan Thompson was like LeBron's like bully guy.
Yeah,
it's bad when LeBron's like, man, I can't even bring you to the Lakers, man. Yeah, just for the simple fact that I know what you just will be just lack of focus.
Because you're in the devil's circle,
yeah, right.
like you were in the inner family of the devil themselves. Look, I don't understand. Like, why is Devin Booker ain't got any friends?
No, that's a young team.
That's a special team right there. That group in Phoenix, that's different. It used to be the Clippers that had that stuff going on. Now it's Phoenix, and I don't understand. If I'm Ben Simmons, if you're Ben Simmons, where would you want to play? Do you want to play in Philly? Do you think you can?
He said he don't want to play in Philly, so Philly's gone.
Okay.
The best thing Ben Simmons could do, I mean, why not? He should just try to go play for the Knicks. Go to a big market and try to be like first or second option.
Does he want the New York media on him?
I don't think he even.
He tender right now. What is he gonna do?
Well, then if that's the case, then he needs to go play for like the Memphis Grizzlies.
Yeah, like Memphis.
That'd be interesting.
Go to Denver
or Sacramento Kings.
No, go to Denver.
No,
Denver.
Denver's too good for him. He needs to go to like Sacramento, like somewhere off the beaten path.
Okay, can I? Rico
Portland.
just texted saying we don't want him. We who?
Rico's a Patriot.
Oh, he's a Knicks fan, but he gets confused because now Carmelo's with the Lakers, so now he's got to be a Lakers fan.
He's conflicted.
Oh,
yeah. No, Big Sky, he can go to Toronto. Yeah, that would be good for him.
Somewhere like that. Yeah, he'd be all right.
Okay, well, I'm good with that.
I mean, he's got to be
OKC.
No.
They got a nice little young nucleus. They don't need Ben Simmons needs to go somewhere where he can kind of
an SGA
be the guy and just be off the beaten path.
If Ben Simmons is your guy, you got a problem. We'll throw it to break. We'll come back. I do want to tease Nick's segment because I found a movie and then I found a song, and I'll give you an option on which one to participate in. We'll do that next.
Watch Old School live on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. Old School with DP and J on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Listening to this Allstate commercial about savings might be the hardest thing about getting those savings. Save for simply becoming an Allstate customer. Save more for adding DriveWise. And save even more for driving safely. Visit Allstate.com or contact your local agent for a quote today. Allstate. Minimum effort, maximum reward.
Not available in every state. New customer savings based on early signing discount. DriveWise is an optional feature. Savings vary based on how you buy. Subject to terms and conditions. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
At Mountain Dew, we support the best and baddest disaster relief group in America, Team Rubicon. To show our support of Team Rubicon, Mountain Dew put in $1 million. And now you can help Team Rubicon too. Look for specially marked Team Rubicon bottles of Mountain Dew, Diet Mountain Dew, and Mountain Dew Zero Sugar. Enter for a chance to win weekly prizes at MountainDewTR.com and donate to Team Rubicon. You'll earn exclusive rewards when you do. No purchase necessary. U.S. residents 18 and older. Subject to rules at MountainDewTR.com. Ends 10/3/2020.
Deck City is Lincoln's DIY deck headquarters. With real deck professionals, they can help you throughout the entire process. They also offer financing for qualified customers. Deck City offers the best quality materials so you have a deck built to last. There's everything from Yellowwood lumber to the best quality TimberTech composites on the market and high-quality aluminum railings by Westbury or Diamond Piers for easy footing install. For those looking to bring your wood deck back to life, they offer good-proof, ready seal stain. Deck City, your deck material headquarters, is now open Saturdays from 9 to 1, 2 blocks north of 33rd and Cornhusker Highway.
What are you doing, Sip? I thought the chickens could use some more light in their lives. So you're building what exactly? It's a motion-censored switchboard. Duh. Are you sure you know what you're doing? Of course. Ow! God! Ow! Seems like a job for a professional. Just one more wire. Yep, there you go, right there. Don't be like Sip. Call Joe at Ambition Electric for any of your electric needs at 402-217-3415.
Another packed fall sports season means it's time to get to N Street Drive-In to fill up on all your beverage needs. Right now, they have tons of Oktoberfest beers, and you can check out their new Empyrean, New Belgium, and Prost selections as their beers of the month. Also, make sure to download the new N Street Drive-In app to order online and to set up delivery right to your front door. And don't forget their top-notch Crowler fill system. N Street Drive-In, your one-stop beverage shop at 1801 Oak Street. Is your kitchen outdated and in need of a facelift? Kitchen Tune-Up in Lincoln specializes in 1 to 5 day kitchen updates. A 1-day tune-up is like taking your car to get detailed, and a 5-day job can tear out cabinets and put in new ones, and they work on both kitchens and bathrooms. You don't need to worry about a long, drawn-out process that leaves your house a mess for months. It's simply 1 to 5 days with these services. Call Jason at Kitchen Tune-Up today at 402-340-0008 or go to kitchentune-up.com for more info.
Toys and sports collectibles, 6200 Havelock Avenue.
Hi, I'm Kevin with Sports Fantastic.
And I'm Daryl at Stop and Shop Funko Pop.
We have two of the best collectible stores in the coolest place in Lincoln, in historic Havelock by Misty's. Sports Fantastic has tons of sports memorabilia for Huskers and other hard-to-find teams.
And Stop and Shop Funko Pop has all your Funko and anime needs. It's your one-stop shop on one block at 6200 Havelock.
6200 Havelock Avenue.
Double espresso for Matt, large ice mocha for Greg, $2,022 for Katie. Oh, oops.
Everybody's mind is on the Nebraska Lottery's Powerball's Rockin' 15 promotion. Until September 25th, buy a Powerball with PowerPlay ticket and enter for a chance to be one of 15 to win $2,022 and a chance to win $1 million.
Sorry for the mix-up, Katie. Here's your latte.
Forget the coffee. Where's my $2,022? Powerball top prize odds 1 in 292 million.
If you're struggling to get motivated to work out, you're not alone. And Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping is here to help. Build muscle, burn fat, and lose weight with Farrell's 10-week challenge starting October 2nd. Farrell's combines kickboxing with inclusive strength training and nutrition planning to help you stay on track. Go to fxblincoln.com to sign up, and if you mention the ticket, you'll get a 50% discount. It's the Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping 10-week challenge starting October 2nd with 2 locations in Lincoln.
This is your High School Minute.
With your Southeast Community College High School Minute, I'm Nick Sainert. In high school basketball, Creighton Prep forward Luke Younger's committed to UNO on Sunday. Back on the football field on Friday night, number 1 Bellevue West fell at home to Millard South 42-24. In the first half alone, Millard South scored touchdowns of 16, 60, 65, and 70 yards, and only allowed 7 Thunderbird points in the second half. Lincoln Southeast lost on the road at number 6 Creighton Prep 41-7. Prep running back Charmar Brown led all ball carriers with 12 carries and 87 yards while finding the end zone twice. On the other side, Husker football commit Jake Applegate had 8 receptions for 131 yards and a score for Lincoln Southeast. And lastly, in Class B action, Norris hosted Omaha Roncalli on Friday evening. The Titans were able to get on top early and never looked back, topping Roncalli 44-0 and improving to 2-2 on the season. Norris moves on to face Beatrice this Friday night. This has been your High School Minute, sponsored by Southeast Community College with locations in Lincoln, Beatrice, and Milford. Learn more today at southeast.edu.
Back to old school with DP and J on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, so you guys can call now. Call now, 464-5685, the Honda Lincoln hotline. We've got a ticket shirt that we'll give away, and they got a signed Jay Foreman card. Call now. I think I landed on a movie rather than the music. The music was Genesis, and I just
no way.
I thought that was.
Yep.
So you don't know any Genesis songs?
No.
Do you know Land of Confusion?
No.
Okay, that's kind of where I was going to be. So I'm going to go with the movie, and then the caller can tell us whether they think you will know what movie this is from.
All right.
We'll know what movie this is from. So it is Steve. Steve's on the line. Let's bring him in. Steve, how you doing today, man?
Better than Elvis.
Nicely done. Nicely done. Okay, so I will read a scene from a movie, and you tell me whether you think Nick, put your phone down. Put your phone down. I don't gonna have none of that.
Sorry.
None of that shenanigans. We're not gonna do that. All right. So this is where we are. Nick, you ready?
Yeah.
Hey, 23. Don't think I recognize you, do? Hey, pay attention when I'm talking to you. You're the guy that shot my mother, aren't you? You didn't think you were trying to steal her car. You didn't think I was going to try to find you. But I got you now. I'm going to bust your gut open and watch you die. Steve, does Nick know what movie that is?
He's a little bit younger than I am, so I'm on the fence, but I don't have any clue which one it is, so I'm going to say he does not.
Nick?
Congrats. I have no clue.
You don't know that movie?
No clue.
It's The Program.
It's The Program. That's Alvin Mack.
Alvin Mack.
Never even heard of it. Congrats.
Don't you remember? You never seen that movie?
Never even heard of it.
Don't you remember Latimer?
Are you kidding? So you don't know Joe Kane?
No. Never heard of it.
He don't know Alvin Mack and Joe. Like, Jay Foreman could have played that role. As a matter of fact, I would almost bet that they based it on Jay Foreman. That they would base the entire character on Jay Foreman. Even the text line. The text line all knew.
The text line knows everything.
Well, yeah, that is true. That is true. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll have Big Sky pull the actual. Well, he would have to bleep it because I left out some words.
That's why I didn't get it.
Yeah, that's why you didn't know what it was.
You needed to get him the one with Latimer after you found out he's
starting varsity.
Yeah, and then he went and put his head.
Got a seat at the table. Dude, that's one of the great, and James Caan as the
head coach.
Yeah. Yeah, that's Omar Epps. Yeah. Omar Epps is the running back.
Watch that. That's when they before the game they spit in each other's mouth as a kind of like a bonding experience.
So yeah, the dude put on face paint, and then they do the shoulder pad pop, and then they both open their mouths and spit into each other's mouths. And I just went,
That's what you become one.
Oh, one of the great one, but the scene of him watching film. No, this
you better be careful, Jay, because at the start of the show you said we are all going to become one.
Yeah.
Listen, man, I'm not about that life.
So let's open a can of kick ass and let the paramedics sort them out. That's one of the great football movies ever.
I don't know.
The program is amazing.
Sounds kind of whack.
No, no. You were out of pocket now. You were fully wrong. And
what's the one with Tom Cruise?
Oh, All the Right Moves.
All the Right Moves.
Stefan Georgievich. Look at me go. I don't even know why I know that. With the guy that played the Iowa coach in the TV show, Hayden Fry.
Yep.
But
he was coach.
Craig?
Right? Craig something, yeah.
Craig T. Robinson?
Yep.
Yeah, as a coach. That's a show. That's a TV show.
Nick, you need to watch Risky Business.
Okay.
Oh, he is risky.
That's
business.
what I'm saying. That's why he needs to do
He's-
it. I
he's risky
can see
business.
you in your Fruit of the Looms dancing on a Saturday night, getting ready, getting all hyped up.
Why do I now have that image in my head? I'm
Nick,
going to have to
with
burn
some white tube socks on.
some Fruit of the Loom, and is in his living room with his parents. His parents are gone, and he just hits the scene.
Hits the scene.
Have you seen that movie? Have
No.
you seen Risky? You are so young. Oh, we'll throw it to break. I want to get into the Hall of Fame list that they released today.
Oh, it did?
Some of you dudes. Yeah, some of you dudes. We'll talk about that when we come back.
You're listening to Old School with DP and J. Download the mobile app and listen wherever you are on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
In every office, there's two types of people. There are those who bring in bagels and those who eat the bagels that someone else brought in. Everybody likes the first person. Be that first person. Weekday mornings at 7:30, you have a chance to win a business box of bagels from Bagels & Joe. All you have to do is shut up, Sipple. 2 questions for you, 2 for Sip. Win and the bagels are yours. Lose, well, you don't want to lose.
You lost Monday. You lost Wednesday. You're a loser.
Shut up, Sipple. Weekday mornings at 7:30, brought to you by Bagels & Joe.
Double espresso for Matt, large ice mocha for Greg, $2,022 for Katie. Oh, oops.
Everybody's mind is on the Nebraska Lottery's Powerball's Rockin' 15 promotion. Until September 25th, buy a Powerball with PowerPlay ticket and enter for a chance to be one of 15 to win $2,022 and a chance to win $1 million.
Sorry for the mix-up, Katie. Here's your latte.
Forget the coffee. Where's my $2,022?
Powerball top prize odds 1 in 292 million.
Hi, Sean Callahan here. In 2013, I first came across Koppel Chevrolet GMC in Louisville, and I've been a customer ever since. What's kept me coming back to Koppel is the people. Oftentimes, owner Bob Koppel and his son Brandon are right there with you in the showroom, walking you through the process. There's no runaround at Koppel. It's a hardworking Nebraska company built on honest, small-town values. So make that short drive to Louisville or visit them online at koppelcars.com.
The Mercado by Certified Piedmontese Beef is Lincoln's newest full-service butcher shop, offering premium fresh-cut steaks and house-made sausages daily from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. They exclusively carry certified Piedmontese beef raised right here in Nebraska. When shopping at the Mercado, you're not only supporting local, but also enjoying the official beef of Nebraska Athletics. With prime-grade tenderness and unparalleled nutritionals, your backyard barbecue is about to get a serious upgrade. Stop into the Mercado today, located off 84th and Havelock in Lincoln.
This is your High School Minute.
With your Southeast Community College High School Minute, I'm Nick Sainers. In high school basketball, Creighton Prep forward Luke Youngers committed to UNO on Sunday. Back on the football field on Friday night, number 1 Bellevue West fell at home to Millard South 42-24. In the first half alone, Millard South scored touchdowns of 16, 60, 65, and 70 yards, and only allowed 7 Thunderbird points in the second half. Lincoln Southeast lost on the road at number 6 Creighton Prep 41-7. Prep running back Charmar Brown led all ball carriers with 12 carries and 87 yards while finding the end zone twice. On the other side, Husker football commit Jake Applegate had 8 receptions for 131 yards and a score for Lincoln Southeast. And lastly, in Class B action, Norris hosted Omaha Roncalli on Friday evening. The Titans were able to get on top early and never looked back, topping Roncalli 44-0 and improving to 2-2 on the season. Norris moves on to face Beatrice this Friday night. This has been your High School Minute, sponsored by Southeast Community College, with locations in Lincoln, Beatrice, and Milford. Learn more today at southeast.edu.
John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air's motto is our family serving yours. That starts with how we hire. We go through an extensive interview process to really get to know you and show you who we are. We want to help you build a great career, be challenged, have fun, and bring home an excellent weekly paycheck. We offer competitive wages with benefits, including a day off for your birthday. Apply to be a part of the John Henry's family at jhlincoln.com. That's jhlincoln.com.
John Henry's Plumbing, Heating and Air. Get into T.O. Haas Tire and get your vehicle set for any road with the all-new BF Goodrich Trail Terrain TA tire. And get ready to save, because right now you can get $70 back after online submission when you buy a set of 4. Or get $50 back with the purchase of any other set of 4 BF Goodrich passenger or light truck tires. See redemption instructions at TOHaasTire.com. Offer expires October 4th, 2021. Void where prohibited. T.O. Haas Tire and Auto, a tradition of trust.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. 93.7 The Ticket. Sports news go now.
I'm Enrique Alvarez-Clary. Nebraska football enters the heart of Big Ten play on Saturday when they head up north to the Woodshed to take on Michigan State. The Spartans' running game is led by Kenneth Walker III, who is currently leading the nation in rushing yards at 493 in 3 games, while averaging 8.6 yards per carry. Defensive coordinator Eric Chenander spoke yesterday about the challenges that Walker presents for the Blackshirts.
Obviously, he's a put together really well, explosive kid. He's going to challenge your leverage. In some of these guys, they want to get to the edge and get the ball up the field. He wants to challenge your leverage and make a cut and really go. Hasn't been a lot of single tackles on this guy, so a lot of hats need to get to the football. But obviously, he's leading the NCAA in rushing. I think he's got like 9 yards to carry.
That game in East Lansing kicks off at 6 p.m. on Saturday and can be seen on FS1. Nebraska volleyball opens up conference play today with a trip to Northwestern to take on the 5-6 Wildcats. The 12th-ranked Huskers are looking to break a 3-match losing streak when the game begins at 8 p.m. The match can be seen on BTN and heard on the Huskers Radio Network. And for all the latest sports news and updates, keep it tuned right here to 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Coming at you live from the Coppel Chevrolet GMC studios. This is Old School, sponsored by the Mercado by Certified Piedmontese. Broadcasting veteran Derek Pearson.
When you find something that moves that makes them smile, celebrate it. That's your task. That's your superpower.
Nebraska Football Hall of Famer Jay Foreman.
Rifles a pass. It was tipped. It's picked up by Foreman. He's at the 15, 10, 5. He'll score!
On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Back on the merry-go-round, that is Old School. Nick, since you haven't seen the program, I had Big Sky pull a clip, and it is of the legendary Alvin Mack, middle linebacker, NFL prospect, top level, watching game film. And again, it may remind you of Jay Foreman. Just saying, slightly dead
I
at
don't
night.
think we had these type of meetings.
Go ahead.
We were too busy listening.
You, Alvin, you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, this is Mississippi State's offensive set. 2nd and 2 on our own 24. What defensive set might we call?
Eagle zipper hero, unless the setback shifts into the eye.
Good. 3rd and 7.
Okie Thunder Lion.
What's your assignment?
Kill the quarterback. Hit the tight end so hard his girlfriend dies. Kill everybody.
There you go.
He said kill
I like
everybody.
I like that.
He said I'm going to hit him so hard his girlfriend died. I didn't even remember that.
Oh, it's my favorite scene. Like, it's just there, like him with the running back. He's like, oh, you thought I wasn't going to see you again. You got my sister pregnant.
Remember, the one dude wanted to run, but say, I ain't say nothing about your mama, man.
Yeah, I don't even know your mother.
Yeah.
Nick, it needs to go on your list of things to watch. Pretty good stuff. Pro Football Hall of Fame among the 10-year nominees. So these are folks that
there was like 50,000 names, I think, when I looked.
Yeah, the list, some of it, 65 offensive players, 46 defensive players,
Jeff
and
Siegel
11 11 special teamers. A couple of names for me, and Sam Mills is on it. Which for me, at the 10-year mark, some of these dudes needs to get in. Here's a few. DeMarcus Ware, your thoughts?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean he's definitely maybe not first ballot, but he's eventually.
Robert Mathers.
After DeMarcus Ware.
Andre Johnson.
In my opinion, first ballot.
First ballot. He was
that dude.
Steve Smith.
He'll get in.
Just later.
He's a first ballot a-hole though.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Devin Hester.
Yeah, if there's ever a guy, well, Steve Tasker should probably be in for special teams, but Devin Hester is a return
Brian Mitchell
guy.
better get in before everybody.
Yeah,
Those
two.
Yeah, Brian Mitchell better get in for everybody.
Yeah.
Another one of your big friends, Vince Wilfork.
Probably not. No.
Okay. Antonio Cromartie.
No.
No. Torrey Holt.
Oh yeah, I think so. Yeah, I'd have to. I mean, I'm sure with the stats for sure. Maybe, not first ballot, but yeah.
Does he go before Reggie Wayne?
Oof, that's hard. Which one's on TV? They're both on TV.
Yeah, they're both on TV.
I don't know. Well, Peyton will probably go back for him. So
Peyton will get Reggie in. Yeah, that. Well, Kurt Warner's on TV, so he might be able to.
But he ain't Peyton Manning.
Yeah. Tony Baselli.
No, he played like 3 years.
Jared Allen.
Ooh, that stat wise, man. So that 4 or 5 year run of him, I mean, he was one of the best, if not the best. So
does he go in before Richard Seymour?
No.
Zach Thomas.
I think he is. I think Zach Thomas is definitely a Hall of Famer.
Leroy Butler.
I don't know.
Rondé Barber.
Yeah.
Tiki.
Probably not. He probably hurt himself.
Just
with the way he left the Giants. But I'm gonna tell you one dude I think he should go in, and I don't know why he retired, is Patrick Willis. I'm looking at this list right now.
It was good to have him on the Monday night thing with Manning.
He's and I could argue that he could be first ballot Hall of Famer.
He was because he was
and London
the best.
Fletcher for sure too. He needs to get in.
So how do you line that up then, right? Because we know how this works, right? That this is that in order, right? You can't. Okay, so let's go position by position. Rank this group and tell me if any of them. I'm not sure any of these folks get in. But the first name is probably the one, Randall Cunningham.
No.
Okay, so it's Jake Delhomme, Boomer, Jeff Garcia, Dave Craig, Donovan McNabb, Steve McNair. None of those guys get in.
Yeah, maybe probably not.
Okay, here we go.
I don't know. I mean,
yeah, I'm not sure any of them get in. Running backs. You ready?
Yep.
Sean Alexander.
No.
Tiki.
No.
Allstott.
No.
Ernest Biner.
No.
Larry Centers.
Ooh. No.
In the passing game, he was legit.
Passing game,
he was legit. Eddie George.
Probably.
Priest.
Yeah. Borderline.
Steven Jackson.
Ooh.
He had that 4-year stretch where he was as good as
probably
Jamal Lewis.
Probably
2,000 yards. I mean,
you got it. I mean, when you've done something in the NFL, you should a big record like that you should be in. And he was productive, pretty for a while too.
Fred Taylor.
I think he should, but I think he's gonna have to wait a little while.
Herschel.
No.
Ricky Waters.
No.
Ooh.
He was cold-blooded, but
Ricky was a dude.
Yeah.
Ricky was a dude. From the receivers, Henry Ellert.
50-50.
Ocho.
No.
I think that's a shame.
He's a waste of talent, yeah.
But his numbers, that dude, you remember Chad murdered people.
Oh yeah, he destroyed people, I think, but the way it ended for him was not the best.
Muhsin Muhammad.
No.
Derek Mason.
No.
Bad Moon Rising.
I don't know. What do you think? No.
Well, when you compare him to Hines Ward, that's kind of the measuring stick here. Is Hines Ward, Reggie Wayne,
Hines
Wes
Ward
Welker.
is in the Hall of Fame?
No, trying to get in. He's on the list. So
Yeah.
Hines, Reggie
Hines gets
Wayne,
in because if he gets in, it's going to be because he's on a Super Bowl winning team.
and because he was blocking, he was a maniac.
Yeah,
Wes Welker.
No.
Tight ends. Here's your dude. They got him first. They got him
Dallas
first.
Clark?
They got him
No.
first. Dallas Clark.
No, but he's still the fastest white dude I ever seen on the football field.
Ben Coates.
No,
Wesley Walls.
no.
Wesley Walls should be in the Hall of Fame. At the tight end position,
No.
look, what he did with San Francisco, New Orleans, and Carolina, Wesley Walls he was leading the league in receiving at the tight end position. That's crazy. Okay, here's some big dudes. Willie Anderson.
Maybe.
Lomas Brown.
Maybe.
DeBrickashaw.
No.
Kevin Glover.
No.
Jordan Gross.
No.
Ooh.
No way.
Ooh. Jesse Sapolo.
No.
Richmond Webb.
No.
Ooh. Jeff Saturday.
Probably no, but he'll get in.
He'll get in because of Peyton.
He'll get in because of Peyton, and he's on ESPN.
Eric Williams.
No. But he was a baller though.
I was gonna say I thought he was the best lineman for like 7 years.
He was the best. Yeah. Well, he had Larry Allen and all that.
Okay. Big dudes up front defensively. Here we go. Bryant Young.
Probably should get in.
Justin Tuck.
No.
Neil Smith.
Ooh. Probably he should on a playing, but who knows?
Ooh. Richard Seymour.
Yeah.
Simeon Rice.
Nah, he should probably be in just because he was
He's
a sack man
He was
artist.
a bad
yeah.
dude. Your room. Here we go. Man, this is a tough room.
I know it's hard.
That's a tough room. Corny Bennett.
Cornelius Bennett?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Man. Teddy Bruschi.
He'll probably get in because the affiliation, and he's a winner.
London.
Yes.
Seth Joyner.
No.
Willie McGinnis.
I'd have to look at the stats, but again, when you got 3-4 Super Bowls, Ty Law got in.
Yeah.
So,
Hardy Nickerson.
He should, but doubt it.
Hardware
was for real.
Takeo Spikes.
Probably not.
Pat Swilling.
Yeah, because he was always it was LT and then him, right?
That's really how it got down, right?
Ricky Jackson's in, so
Right.
Pat Swilling's got to be get
Right.
in.
Well, then Sam Mills has got to get in then, right? If
You would think.
yeah, okay. Defensive backs. Eric Allen.
Borderline.
Dre Bly.
No. I don't know. He made big plays though.
Merton Hanks.
No.
Rodney Harrison.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
I liked Rodney Harrison as a player. I think since he's on TV, he'll probably get in.
Yeah, Troy Vincent.
He's he works for the league. He's getting in probably.
Darren Woodson.
He should probably get in. He was the first big safety.
Bob Sanders.
No.
Asante Samuel.
Probably not.
Jump to special teams. Here's the four. Brian Mitchell, Steve Tasker, Josh Cribbs, Mel Gray. If Brian Mitchell doesn't get
Mitchell and Tasker. That's it. And Devin Hester. What? I said Brian Mitchell and Tasker and Devin Hester.
Brian Mitchell better get in like two carloads ahead of Steve Tasker.
Well, I'm not picking it. I'm just saying there's the three names.
Who's your best? Oh, so here are the kickers. Gary Anderson.
Oh.
Right. Right.
You can't be a Vikings fan and say Gary Anderson.
John Casey.
No.
Sean Landetta.
No.
Reggie Roby.
I think, yeah.
Reggie was a grown man.
Ray guy, and then Reggie Roby when you think of punters. Yeah.
Right. Then they have the old school folks, Cliff Branch, Art McNally, Dick Vermeil. I think Dick Vermeil gets in before that. So, yeah. And then is there anybody that when you think of that has to get in this year? Like if you had to pick 5 from that have to get in.
I'm just looking at this thing that was released by the NFL. When you got, I think they had Steve Smith, Andre, DeMarcus Ware. Here, I have to look at it.
Okay.
And I forget who else they had on like the little marketing thing or whatever. Wait. Steve Smith, Andre, and then is that Anquan Bolden?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it lets you know that's probably the 4 right there. If there at least 3 of those 4 get in.
Okay, so the text line went crazy. He says Ray Guy is in. Roger Craig. Do you think
Roger Craig deserves to get in? But if Roger Craig gets in, then Chuck Foreman needs to be in before all of them.
You ain't never lied. You ain't lie about that.
Yeah. So I mean, it just, the sad thing about the Hall of Fame is that it's turned into like all the guys that are in there are working hard to get their buddies in. And so the process is really all messed up. And that's not even being like from a biased standpoint for my dad. It's just it's a joke.
So your dad should be in,
Right.
and it's not even a discussion. Like
Right,
that's just
shouldn't be, yeah.
like anybody that knows an iota of football understands what your dad did for the game.
Right. But look how long it took Kramer from the Green Bay Packers to get in.
Mm-hmm.
And he was the only one like off of that all-decade team or something like that. So it's just crazy. It's crazy.
Well, because they had so many. I remember that conversation, hearing some Hall of Fame panelists say the risk was putting in 2 entire Green Bay Packer and Dallas Cowboys teams because they were that dominant at that time.
Well, I mean, you only can beat who you. I mean, that's not even a legitimate excuse. But it's just. But then it's like Steve Young's. Is Steve Young a first ballot Hall of Famer?
I didn't think he was, but I understood why he was. Like I wouldn't have done it. There are a bunch of quarterbacks.
But why was he? There was nobody else.
Well, no, we know why he was.
Well, yeah, because he's on TV.
He's a poster boy.
Yeah,
he's a poster boy.
But he was not first ballot. So that just lets you know the process is jacked up.
Yeah. So Roger Craig again, Eric.
Roger Craig should get in.
Somebody asked what the movie. The movie is called The Program. The one we were playing the clip from. He's Angry in Colorado says you guys should play the audio of Titans Radio City Music Call at the top of each hour as part of your intro. We can't do that because Jay would.
What do you do?
Jay would leave.
What's his name?
Angry in Colorado.
Angry in Colorado. Do not text that in again. You will get blocked. Then he'd have to be like Angry in Omaha. That would be his new nickname. And
Mark Onwalla says the program sounds weird. No, go just watch it. Just watch it. It's Brian's song and the program. Like 1 and 2.
The program is a decent movie, but the big parts in it are awesome. The parts in it,
yeah.
There's definitely 6, 7, 8 parts in it that was really good.
Well, if they had made it about James Conn as the coach,
yeah,
or made it about Alvin Mack, or made it about Omar Epps, the running back, then it would be the greatest movie ever.
Yeah.
But they made it about Joe Kane and Craig Sheffield. He's a friend of mine. Like, dude's been in my house, but he wasn't the star.
Yeah, he didn't have star power.
That
and the character wasn't either.
Right, and they like you had a love story, and you didn't have Halle Berry in the love story.
Right,
like you had her in a love story, but not the love story. So they did some, or the crazy dude, steroids dude.
Yeah,
like it would have been, He said he saw. Texas said they saw the movie in the theater the first week before they cut the scene out so there was a scene where they went out and laid in the road and did kind of a crazy challenge, like with cars.
Challenge,
yeah, and then
some kids went out and did
it. People they went out and did it and died, and then there was a national discussion that they didn't want that movie, so some theaters around the country didn't show that part. Joe says, was that the same game he got his leg snapped? That was the final. Yeah, actually, I think it was. Right. And then Mr. Unbelievable says they should mandate that movie be played at all high school football programs. I'm okay with that. Josh says, make them watch The Best of Times. Do you remember The Best of Times?
No.
Okay. Quick elevator pitch. Kurt Russell is, I want to say it's Reno Williams, who's the greatest quarterback in Pittsburgh history, Pennsylvania history. His wide receiver is Robin Williams. they lose the rivalry game because Reno throws a deep pass to Robin Williams and he drops it. So Reno's like their careers are less than because
they lost the game.
He lost the game. So fast forward years later, Robin Williams talks Kurt Russell into playing the game again. So if they go back 20 years and they play the game again, and it's pretty funny. The movie's pretty funny. The football's relatively good. The funny part of the movie is that Robin Williams, the only way he can get open is to do like Temptations dance moves.
Oh, I've seen that.
Right?
I've seen that.
And his rival is Dr. Death. Yeah. So Robin Williams has a constant running conversation with Dr. Death.
The thing that went out, man. Yeah.
Camera went out?
No, on the this thing here.
Oh, you unplugged him. You unplugged. Yeah,
I've seen that before.
Yeah, I'm into that. Reno Hightower. Yeah.
What was the one with Jamie Foxx and LL Cool J where they actually really fought?
Actually fought, with Al Pacino.
Al Pacino, LT, and all those guys.
Yeah.
What was that movie called?
I should know this.
Steamin' Willie Beeman.
Yeah. Great commercial, right? Great commercial. Actually have LT on the team. Jim Brown as a coach.
Yep.
This is how I know I'm getting old because I don't remember the name of the movie. But Al Pacino's speech. Al Pacino's speech is the one that, like, the difference in games is an inch. And now I got to go. Text line, help us out because any given Sunday. Thank you. That should have been a layup. That should have been easy to do. The last Boy Scout deserves to be in the conversation with Bruce Willis and Damon Wayans.
Yeah.
You know, where the dude's having issue and he runs down the field and he pulls out a gun and shoots the cornerback trying to tackle him. It's like I've never seen that in a movie. Like the dude's like the opening scene is a guy.
This is how you get off of press coverage.
Right. And wasn't it Billy Banks, the Tybo dude? Wasn't he the guy that played the running back that shot?
I think so.
Yeah, they had the Tybo dude. So yeah. Okay, so they're asking Jay, what's your favorite football movie? Now, North Dallas 40 is number 3 for me. Friday Night Lights.
Friday Night Lights.
Remember the Titans.
I probably would say I probably watched North Dallas 40 so many times because it was always on TV when I was little. So that probably has to be, one of the top ones, but probably I would say the program of Friday Night Lights.
The scene with John Matuzak at the end of it, where the assistant coach comes up and gives him grief, and he goes, "Man, I just want to play football.
Yeah,
I just want to play football." That's the best. Every time I say it's a game, you say it's business. Every time I say it's business, you say it's a game. Yeah, that's pretty good. Rudy's also there.
Yeah.
Unnecessary Roughness.
Yeah, it was all right.
It was funny.
Yeah, it was funny.
It was funny. Like
all the right moves. It was all right.
Yeah,
funny.
That's good. That's good. The Adam Sandler longest yard or the Burt Reynolds longest yard?
Burt Reynolds. Probably Adam Sandler just because it had so many
people you knew.
Yeah.
Wildcats.
Oh yeah, with Finch.
with Finch, who's Tab Thacker.
Yeah,
wasn't that Tab Thacker? Yeah. So Woody Harrelson was the quarterback and Wesley Snipes was the running back.
Yep.
And then they replaced him. He goes, "I run good and I can throw good. I just can't run and throw good." That's pretty good. That's a pretty good list. Gridiron Gang. So. Wet Blanket has it. It's the song. He's actually he typed out the song. Remember the Wildcat song?
Yeah.
It's the Sporting Kings better than Diamond Rings football.
Yeah.
Wet Blanket for the win. That's the best. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. All right, we'll throw it to break. We may have to go through. Dave, keep holding. We'll get to you as soon as we come back from the break. I promise.
Watch Old School live on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. Old School with DP and J on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
At Eustace Body Shop, the health and safety of team members, customers, and the communities they serve is of utmost importance. All locations remain open and committed to serving customers. For the safety of customers, Eustace Body Shop has an online estimating tool to assess damages without bringing your car to the shop. When you're ready for repairs, they'll pick up your vehicle, complete repairs, and sanitize the interior before delivering it to you. Eustace Body Shop thanks you for your support and looks forward to serving you as we navigate these difficult times. Details at EustaceBodyShop.com.
Your home is your empire. Protect it with Empire Fence. Get a free instant quote with the online estimating tool at empire-fence.com. See an upfront estimate with no hidden fees. An Empire Fence can provide privacy and improve the appearance of your home. Keep kids and pets in or out of your yard. Increase security and add value to your property. Visit empire-fence.com now to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home and get a free instant online quote. Let Empire Fence protect your empire.
John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air's motto is our family serving yours. That starts with how we hire. We go through an extensive interview process to really get to know you and show you who we are. We want to help you build a great career, be challenged, have fun, and bring home an excellent weekly paycheck. We offer competitive wages with benefits, including a day off for your birthday. Apply to be a part of the John Henry's family at jhlincoln.com. That's jhlincoln.com.
John Henry's Plumbing, Heating and Air. Tailgating wasn't just meant for weekends. Join 93.7 The Ticket every Tuesday at Chick-fil-A for Tailgate Tuesdays. Scan your app with any purchase on Tuesdays and you'll be entered to win a tailgate meal for 15 people. That's chicken nuggets, fresh fruit, and iced tea or lemonade. Winners will be contacted each Wednesday, and you can come see Tom and Bach from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the 48th and O location or at South Point each week. It's Tailgate Tuesdays all season long at Chick-fil-A in Lincoln.
The Mercado by Certified Piedmontese Beef is Lincoln's newest full-service butcher shop, offering premium fresh-cut steaks and house-made sausages daily from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. They exclusively carry certified Piedmontese beef raised right here in Nebraska. When shopping at the Mercado, you're not only supporting local, but also enjoying the official beef of Nebraska athletics. With prime-grade tenderness and unparalleled nutritionals, your backyard barbecue is about to get a serious upgrade. Stop into the Mercado today, located off 84th and Havelock in Lincoln.
Wakey, wakey, new breakfast at Casey's.
Wakey, wakey, new breakfast at Casey's. Do-do-do-do-do.
Wakey, wakey, breakfast, Casey's.
Casey's new breakfast, featuring delicious handmade sandwiches like this signature handheld made with our fresh made-from-scratch dough. Buy any hot breakfast item and get a coffee for just $1. Casey's, here for good.
Tired of the ugly signs, extra expense, and costly damage from hard water? It's time to call the plumbers at Bryant for a water softener solution. Hi folks, Greg Shop here, the voice of the Huskers. At Bryant, you get high-quality water softener products installed by plumbers you can trust, and no arm-twisting contracts that tie you down. Just one call, 467-1111, or visit BryantLincoln.com to schedule a free softener installation estimate. Come on, soften up with Bryant. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. We do whatever it takes.
Ready for this?
1, 2, 3, up.
At Madonna Rehabilitation Hospitals, success in rehabilitation is measured in breakthroughs. Taking a step after a brain injury, feeling reassurance after a spinal trauma, saying a word after a stroke. We bring hope and healing to adults and children through clinical expertise, cutting-edge research, and innovative technology. After traumatic illness and injury, when some might say, I can't, at Madonna we work hard to say, now you can. Learn more at Madonna.org.
We take our college football Saturdays so seriously at 93.7 The Ticket that one post-game show simply isn't enough. Join Husker Hall of Famer Jay Foreman and DP for the Ticket postgame. 90 minutes following each Nebraska game at Tanner's Bar and Grill at 30th and Yankee Hill. They'll break down the game from their vantage point and bring in special guests as well, with giveaways to listeners who drop by. It's the Ticket postgame with Jay Foreman and DP at Tanner's Bar and Grill. Sponsored by Action Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning and Vinnie Kreekak of State Farm Insurance. Back to old school with DP and J on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back to Old School, and I want to thank Dave for being patient. He's been on the line waiting. Dave, what's on your mind, kind sir?
Hey, Jay. Hey, I'm glad Jay mentioned All the Right Moves. That's a great movie. That might have been Leah Thompson's first movie and Tom Cruise's first movie, but Brian's song, I like that one. You know, it's got a lot of good acting, but Best of Times, DP, I laughed so hard. You know, when I don't know the guy's name in the movie where it's, you know, that was his father-in-law.
Yeah.
And he goes, they're probably drawing their plays in the dirt.
Yep.
You know, and they do the little rock and the stick, you know, and then the end of the movie is good because that's the old boxer that lost his match, you know, Kid Lester.
Yes.
But yeah, I'm glad you guys are talking about old movies, man. But that's great show. Great show.
Thank you, Dave. Appreciate it. Yeah, his character was Dr. Death. And so every time he murders Robin Williams for like all of the game until the very last play. And then they're getting beat up in the first half. And then they come out for halftime, and the last guy out is the star quarterback. And he was known for wearing white shoes.
Yeah, I remember that.
And in the first half of the game, he wore black ones because it was muddy. Well, he comes out last at halftime, and he's got on the white shoes. And it's just the best. Yeah, that Replacements is funny. Yeah, you're right. We Are Marshall. Wasn't Matthew McConaughey in that?
Yes, We Are Marshall. Great movie.
Yeah. Any Given Sunday. Yeah, you're right. It was Al Pacino, LL, Jamie Foxx. That was that was nice. Cameron
Diaz.
Cameron Diaz played the team owner, which was, and then of course you had, Anne Margaret in the movie, which for us old heads is like everything you could possibly want. Do you know Anne Margaret? You don't know Anne Margaret? I'm sorry.
Hey man,
you just go to your phone and look up Anne Margaret. She was so popular that the Flintstones had an entire episode about her.
Wow.
There you go.
Like the Flintstones was like, wow. So if there had been TikTok and Instagram back in the day,
yeah,
it would have been all about Anne Margaret.
Instead, it's all Olivia Dunn.
Not even comparable.
Interesting.
Not even comparable. Little Giants.
Yeah, it was all right.
What was the movie? What was the Snot Bubbles movie? Was that the program?
Yeah.
Is that I Want to See Snot Bubbles?
Yeah, and then the next game they hit.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's kind of what that was. Okay. So through the Hall of Fame listening, if folks are asking, did you say that Bob Sanders should get in?
No. He was a baller though. Injuries just hurt him just because he had like a 2 or 3 year span. Then he was always injured.
Who was of your teammates who aren't in the Hall of Fame?
Well,
who would you vote for?
Andre Johnson. I think he'll be in.
Okay.
Real soon.
Okay.
If not like, this year. I think Reuben Brown should be in there.
Fair.
I think he probably went to like 10, 11 Pro Bowls. Was probably, one of the most dominant guards. You mentioned Vince Wilfork. I would say Ted Washington.
Well, Brown's on the list. So he's in there with Logan Mankins, Chris Snee, Brian Waters.
Yeah.
And Olin Kreutz from the Bears. And Pacers.
Yeah, I think Reuben. Ted Washington, I would say, just because of how dominant he was for so long.
Nick, how many of these players do you know?
0.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go through the list. I'm just going to ask if you know
of the Hall of Famers.
Yeah.
Oh, I knew quite a few of them actually.
Okay, Randall Cunningham. Give me a moment.
Nope.
That's way, but you weren't even born then. I don't think.
You would love Randall Cunningham. Randall Cunningham was
he
Lamar
would be
Jackson.
the number 1 pick in the draft.
He was Lamar Jackson before Lamar Jackson,
but he could actually throw,
and he could punt.
Oh,
and kick field goals.
He had like what 90-some yard punt.
Yeah, not like a 99-yard punt. He kicked it from his end zone and it rolled to the other team's. Boomer Esiason, do you know?
Heard of him?
Left-hander.
Yeah, I've heard of him.
Who would you compare him with today? Who would you compare Boomer with? Would he be Matt Ryan-ish?
Kind of, yeah. Good stats.
Only left-handed,
yeah.
right? Donovan McNabb. Who would you?
Oh yeah, I know him.
Who would you? Is he Russell Wilson?
No, Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson
Yeah.
light though. Like he's
yeah,
not,
when Donovan was at his apex, he was like Russell Wilson. But Russell Wilson's been at the apex of Donovan McNabb since he's been in the league and then some.
Yeah.
Steve McNair. Do you know?
Heard of him? Don't know.
You need to learn the story immediately.
Okay.
Of Steve Air McNair.
Okay.
The late great Air McNair died. The whole story.
Yeah.
The whole story.
It's on the NFL Network.
Yeah. Mike Allstott, do you know?
Nope.
He's like Andy Janovich, but with home run speed and would actually be the starting running back, even though he's a fullback and wear these huge pads.
Eric Metcalf.
No.
Terry Metcalf.
No.
Oh, you definitely don't know who Terry Metcalf is.
DK Metcalf.
That was actually your dad and Terry Metcalf were in the same Pro Bowl backfield.
Yep.
Herschel Walker.
Heard of him?
Was traded for
the
entire Minnesota Vikings
He made the Dallas Cowboys to what they are right now.
just by being traded away.
Just by being traded.
Ricky Waters.
Nope.
I'm just trying to Henry Ellert.
Nope.
He had one of the smoothest Jerry curls of all time, though.
Early on, yeah, he had that. He and Eric Dickerson had
Yeah.
battling Jerry curls. Muhsin Muhammad.
Oh, heard of him?
Right, his son is now a receiver at Texas A&M. Had touchdown last week.
Okay.
Andre Rison.
No.
Okay. So you remember? Do you know the band TLC? The rap. You don't know TLC. You don't know Waterfalls. You don't go chasing.
No, you don't know.
Don't go chasing waterfalls.
I have heard that song.
Left Eye Lopez, one of the rappers. That was his girlfriend. She tried to burn his house down.
Didn't try.
She burned his house
the
down.
thing the thing
she
down
burned
to a crisp.
She burned his house down.
That's messed up.
Burnt the house down to a crisp. Boards and all.
Oh man. Wow. That's hard. Rondé Barber.
Yes, I know Rondi and Tiki.
Okay, good. Okay. Get yourself back in order. Darren Woodson.
No. I had to think of Charles Woods. Yeah, I know. Not Darren.
Gotcha. I'm just trying. Rodney Harrison.
Yes.
Okay. TV helps, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, Reggie Wayne. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Gary Anderson.
No.
The biggest kick in Minnesota Vikings. Was it Vikings or
It was Vikings.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sliced that bad boy. Hadn't missed a field goal all year. He needs like a little chip shot for the Vikings to go to the Super Bowl.
Straight right.
Sliced.
Like my driver.
Yep. Super slice.
Yeah. It just to destroy an entire state. Just I've never seen anything like that. Like this was like in a perfect world. They had the perfect kicker in the perfect situation in an indoor stadium. And he makes this kick. They're going to Super Bowl. I've never seen anything. I've never seen so many people it was amazing. It was amazing. Yes. Text line, you are correct. Said Ann Margaret was still hot in grumpier old men. Absolutely correct. Faisal says that at some point Donovan McNabb became Chunky Soup Man.
Yeah. He became chunky too. Because remember in the Super Bowl, he was so out of shape or must have partied the night before he was thrown up in the huddle. At the Super Bowl.
Man. Yeah, and Terrell Owens called him on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joe the Plumber, you're right. Gary Anderson is the real life Ray Finkel. You don't know Ray Finkel, do you? You don't know who Ray Finkel is?
No.
Laces out. You don't know who Ray Finkel is?
No.
Never seen Ace Ventura?
Mm-mm.
You've never seen Ace Ventura?
Here we go. Nope.
I every now and then you amaze me. You amaze me. Like Dan Marino's. You don't remember? Okay. All right. The text line said, "Ask him if he knows OJ McDuffie."
Oh yeah, I played for Miami.
Okay.
Penn State, right?
Okay.
That's probably
What?
just because of Nick.
No, it's a friend of his. They probably just talked about it. I wish it was different, but it's
You and me both.
It's just not.
About once a week. We
just
go through.
well, no,
that.
because Big Sky, sir. Can I borrow you for a moment, please? Just for a moment, because I need to make sure this is not just a generational thing.
Oh no,
that this
Big Sky's a historian. He
Okay,
understands.
so we were going through this list, and these are folks who are up for Hall of Fame consideration. So I was asking Nick if he knew any of them, and then I'll ask you: are you familiar with Ray Finkel?
I've heard the name.
Okay, all right. So you've heard the name.
Yes.
You know what position he played?
I do not.
Okay.
Can I guess wide receiver?
He's a kicker. Laces out. Ace Ventura.
I've seen Ace Ventura.
Okay,
but
the kicker is Ray Finkel.
Okay.
There we go. All right. So I'm going to ask you I'm going to mention some players' names. If you know, tell me who you think they played for or what you could connect them to. Ready? Good. Sam Mills.
No.
Okay. Cornelius Bennett.
Nope.
All right. Teddy Bruschi.
Oh, absolutely. Linebacker Patriots.
Okay. London Fletcher.
It's ringing so many bells, but I can't put anything on it.
Okay. Brian Mitchell.
Nope.
Washington, right? That's one of DP's favorite.
You hurt me to my heart just now.
Is that didn't he sign something? Is that what his helmet's in the back?
Yeah, that's just what I do. That's all right. Okay. Dallas Clark.
Oh yeah, absolutely. One of the best tight ends ever.
Ben Coates.
Nope.
Wesley Walls.
Nope.
Brent Jones.
Nope.
Troy Brown.
There's a recollection there, but I don't have anything to associate with it.
Derek Mason.
That one is also firing some. Was he a Patriots player?
Yes.
Boom. There we go.
Tennessee, Houston.
Did he have anything to do with the stretch with the Rams? The goal line stretch play? No.
Mm-mm.
He was on the Titans.
He was on the Titans that day.
Okay.
Jeff Garcia.
Yeah, his son, didn't he play in Nebraska? And his son is a quarterback at USC right now. Is that Garcia?
Jeff Garcia did not play here.
No.
No?
No,
Okay.
did not
All
play
right.
He
here.
played at like San Jose State or somewhere. Right?
Steve McNair.
Yeah, it's a quarterback.
Dave Craig.
No.
Jake Delhomme.
Out. Yeah. Carolina Panthers quarterback.
Randall Cunningham.
Quarterback for the Vikings and Eagles.
You see, you have restored my faith in the younger folks. I was leaning away.
Oh no, it's just me. Oh yeah.
Who didn't? Nick, no.
Oh, that's a long
all
list.
of them. I didn't know very many of them either.
You got half, which is
there's a stretch of like 10 straight no's. I don't know. I think that the faith should not be restored. I didn't feel like my performance warranted it.
Justin Tuck.
Yeah. He had the crazy face mask. He played for the Giants.
Leslie O'Neal.
No.
Michael Dean Perry.
Nope.
Darren Woodson.
But yeah, he's got a interceptions record, most interception returns ever, I think. For a
Merton
touchdown.
Hanks.
Nope. Maybe I'm thinking of Rod Woodson.
You're thinking of Rod Woodson.
Boom.
But same position.
Yeah.
They're dudes. He played for the Evil Empire, so don't worry about it. He played for you have to okay, so I need for you to, on the break, I need for you to find a video of Merton Hanks.
Merton Hanks.
Would you do that for me?
I can do that for you.
Okay, and then Big Sky Speaks when we come back.
All right.
Got it? Let's go to break.
You're listening to Old School with DP and J. Download the mobile app and listen wherever you are on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Hi, I'm Charlie Stone, and joining me is Andy Goodyear, General Manager of Honda of Lincoln. Andy, are you there?
Yes, I am, Charlie.
Andy, when people drive by your lot, they don't see as many new Hondas as normal, but I'm told you have hundreds on the way.
We sure do, Charlie. We have more than 500 to choose from that are either here or on the way. Most of them are inbound.
Do you still have that great financing, Andy?
We do, as low as 0% APR financing on select new Honda.
What about used cars and trucks?
Well, right now we have more than 120 pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, and just about any make or model. And we have over 50 certified pre-owned Hondas to choose from.
Andy, that is really great news for your customers. Come experience the Honda of Lincoln way of doing business. 27th and Yankee Hill, or online at hondaoflincoln.com.
The party is back on in Lincoln this fall, and there's no party like the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show at Tipsy Tina's in the Haymarket. Join the whole ticket crew for 2.5 hours of pregame coverage before every home and away game this football season as they get you ready for the game. It's the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show at Tipsy Tina's in the Haymarket. Sponsored by Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping, Tractor Supply Distribution Center, T.O. Haas Tire and Auto, Planet Fitness, Barnwood and Leather, and Vitalize Health. Tailgating wasn't just meant for weekends. Join 93.7 The Ticket every Tuesday at Chick-fil-A for Tailgate Tuesdays. Scan your app with any purchase on Tuesdays and you'll be entered to win a tailgate meal for 15 people. That's chicken nuggets, fresh fruit, and iced tea or lemonade. Winners will be contacted each Wednesday, and you can come see Tom and Bach from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the 48th and O location or at South Point each week. It's Tailgate Tuesdays all season long at Chick-fil-A in Lincoln.
Your home is your empire. Protect it with Empire Fence. Get a free instant quote with the online estimating tool at empire-fence.com. See an upfront estimate with no hidden fees. An Empire Fence can provide privacy and improve the appearance of your home. Keep kids and pets in or out of your yard. Increase security and add value to your property. Visit empire-fence.com now to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home and get a free instant online quote. Let Empire Fence protect your empire.
In the Army National Guard, family means everything.
Our parents, they were really supportive that all 5 of us would join. I got my education because of the Guard. I got to travel a little bit and experience a whole different culture. It helped me get my job, helped me pay for my house.
Serving part-time in the Army National Guard instills pride that you and your family will share. Visit NationalGuard.com to learn more about part-time service. Sponsored by the Nebraska Army National Guard. Aired by the Nebraska Broadcasters Association at this station.
The Mercado by Certified Piedmontese Beef is Lincoln's newest full-service butcher shop, offering premium fresh-cut steaks and house-made sausages daily from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. They exclusively carry certified Piedmontese beef raised right here in Nebraska. When shopping at the Mercado, you're not only supporting local, but also enjoying the official beef of Nebraska Athletics. With prime-grade tenderness and unparalleled nutritionals, your backyard barbecue is about to get a serious upgrade. Stop into the Mercado today, located off 84th and Havelock in Lincoln.
One host has a red beard and thinning hair. The other also has a red beard and thinning hair. One host got married over the summer. So did the other one. One is a diehard fan of a sub-500 AL Central baseball team. So is the other. Can these two radio hosts do a show together without getting confused as to their own identity? The same couple. Happer and Schaefer. Weekday mornings from 8 to 11 on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Tired of the ugly sides, extra expense, and costly damage from hard water? It's time to call the plumbers at Bryant for a water softener solution. Hi, folks. Greg Shop here, the voice of the Huskers at Bryant. You get high-quality water softener products installed by plumbers you can trust, and no arm-twisting contracts that tie you down. Just one call, 467-1111, or visit BryantLincoln.com to schedule a free softener installation estimate. Come on, soften up with Bryant. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. We do whatever it takes.
Koppel Insurance Agency reminds everyone that the back-to-school season is meant to be a fun time for our kids. Please make it a safe one. Slow down through school zones and never go around a stop school bus. This message has been brought to you by Koppel Insurance Agency. If you're looking for insurance, call Koppel Insurance Agency, 402-475-3213. They are honest and fair. For a solid insurance program to meet your needs, Koppel Insurance Agency wishes the kids a safe, healthy, and successful school year.
93.7 The Ticket. Fox KFXL weather. Sponsored by Security First Bank, a relationship you can count on.
Expecting sunny skies and a beautiful start to the fall season. We'll top out at 73, a light south wind at around 10. Clear tonight and cool with a low down to 46. More of the same tomorrow. Will be mostly sunny with a high near 80. I'm meteorologist Tim Wright for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Back to old school with DP and J. Presented by the Mercado by Certified Piedmontese.
Welcome back to Old School. Lots going on. Don't run away at 6 o'clock. What's the buzz? Buzzy Carruthers, Nebraska basketball director of player development, will go from 6 to 8. Big Sky will run that one. And then Terrence Badgett will come in from 8 to 10. We go long, we go deep tonight on the 93.7 The Ticket. Big Sky, thank you for doing what you do. How are you, sir?
I'm doing well.
So we get to meet Alonzo Verge tonight with Buzzy Carruthers. That's pretty good, right?
Yep, we get Buzzy's bringing on Alonzo to talk about probably, what's it like coming from California, Arizona to Nebraska. Potential NBA draft prospect there in Alonzo Verge. And then I'm also really excited for Uptown with number 43. We're bringing Rashawn Jackson back on. He was on before the Oklahoma game, and he was fired up. So it'll be interesting to see what he took away from that game. And then Courtney Grixby as well in that 9 to 10 hour.
Going late, going out. I'm proud of you, brother. Just say it. Just appreciate you.
9 to 10 p.m.
Going late, sir. Baby.
Man, I'll be dead asleep by then.
Going late. All right, what'd you find out about Merton Hanks?
He had a nose for the football back there. I pulled up career highlights expecting, a little bit of everything, and it was just 5-minute long highlight video of interceptions.
You didn't see him dance?
I saw Chicken Dance come up, and I did not click on that one.
Yeah. You should have. It led SportsCenter every night for like 3 years. Anytime he had a pick, Chicken Dance was on.
Chicken Dance.
Yeah. You got to see it.
It's worth the watch.
Like the song where you do this.
No, it was him, and then Shaq took it over for a bit. Some NBA dudes took it over for a bit. So yeah,
until their necks started hurting.
Well, not everybody had the long actual chicken that Merton Hanks had.
Right.
Like you had Shaq, who has basically no neck. He's a head and 7 foot of shoulders, and he's trying to do this thing. How good was that group, that 49er defensive back group? That's Eric. You say you had Eric Davis, Dion, Merton Hanks, Toy Cook,
Tim McDonald.
Was it McDonald or McKyer?
They did. They had Tim. Well, earlier on in their run, they had Tim McKyer, and he was still around. But they had Tim McDonald. And that was when Tim McDonald was like the enforcer. Was a Pro Bowl safety with the Arizona Cardinals, and they were horrible. And then they somehow they probably got tired of him knocking Jerry Rice's head off, so they signed him. I mean, you weren't getting anything on that defense.
That 49er defense, if you ever want to go back and pay attention to it, that group was...
They were physical, too. Everybody thought the 49ers were finesse. They were a very physical team.
Ken Norton Jr., Gary Plummer in the middle. Who was on the other side? Another...
early on, they had Keena Turner.
Yeah.
They had Norton Jr. was like the will linebacker. Gary Plummer in the middle. They even picked up... what's the dude? Matt Millen for a little bit.
Yeah, they carried Matt for a bit.
Man, had some backers.
That was a dude. What's on your mind, Big Sky? What do you have for us today?
I think that in all stages of life, that people who are put in charge of instructing others should have realistic expectations about the time share that they have over that person's life.
Okay.
So basically, I mean, this can make me sound incredibly lazy, but I guarantee that's not what I'm getting at. It is actually unrealistic. I have a professor who's asking a very large amount of work out of students who, A, have more than just his class, and B, have to work jobs on top of that. And so chuckling when a student says that they work 30 hours in a week and telling them that they might struggle with the class because of that signals to me that he might need adjust his expectations. And I think you can expand that away from just professors to just anybody in a leadership
You're
role.
looking me right in the eye as you say that.
Oh no, it's not about.
Okay,
This is not.
I
this is not pointed at you.
I was like, wait a minute,
This is very specifically because I just had this class.
Come on, Big Sky. Like, wait a minute.
If he has a high standard of what he wants our work to look like, and so it's hard to do that work when he asks so much from us. It sounds lazy.
Is he asking for too much?
He's asking for too much quantity and too high quality.
So give me an example of what he's asking for.
Without giving too much away, we need to submit 2 pages of written work, like 200 pieces of individual like artwork.
200?
Yeah, photographs in a week, and it's just it's getting to the point where I don't have enough time in the week to actually go out and get it to the quality he wants.
Is that why you took 100 pictures of me?
Yes, that is why I took 100 pictures of you.
I'll give him a call.
You sound like he bored.
Tell him
The
back up.
professor's bored.
Absolutely loves photography. That's for sure.
Tell him back up. Well done, everybody. Jay, appreciate you, brother. Big Sky, Nick, thank you guys. Don't go anywhere. What's the buzz? It's next.